Hey guys, so I'm gonna do today an updated version of my autographed hockey card collection. I got a lot more than what I did in the first video a long time ago, and I figured that I would show them off a little bit, so yeah, that's what this video is going to be about. I'm going to start with my favorite team and my collection of the Tampa Bay Lightning. And I figured it would be pretty fitting to start off with Steven Stamkos and all the uncertainty around him. I really wish Tampa Bay would be able to re-sign him, but I just really don't think that the team can afford him, and it kind of sucks that the team that's probably going to get him is a team in the division, so I'll have to see him a few times. So it's never really a good thing. Followed up with Vinny Lecavalier, retired this year after a great little comeback season with the LA Kings. I was really glad to see him have a good last season. I wish that he would retire in Tampa Bay and they could retire his jersey. Now the reason they don't have to sign Stamkos is because they have this guy, Kucherov. He's my favorite player. Yeah, he's unbelievable. He's still so young. You got Tyler Johnson, part of the triplets line. I have him and Kucherov. I don't have Palatz. I don't really like his signature. He's got kind of an ugly signature. And we got Victor Hedman. If Stamkos doesn't re-sign, he'll likely be the next captain. Such an underrated player. If he was playing in Boston or Chicago, he probably would have won a Norris Trophy by now. We got Brad Richards here. It's one of my first autographs that I got when I was way, way younger. He's actually from the same town as my dad in PEI. You can't really see it, but the autograph is there. It's just really faded because I didn't protect it well when I was younger. Got Simon Gagne. I really like these cards. The private signings, they look really good. I always like Panini products. They're usually a little cheaper too because they don't seem to be as popular. Got JT Brown. Just re-signed him to a 2-year contract. I really like the way this guy plays. And we got Ben Bishop. I really hope Tampa Bay can figure something out with him because they got him and Andrei Vasilevsky, and I love Bishop, and he definitely should have. Yeah, it's a really shame he's gotten hurt the last 3 playoffs. I really just wish that he could have seen what he could do in a full year without any injuries. Nikolai Halibulin. He's got an awesome signature. It's crazy. He was a brick wall for Tampa Bay back in the day. Yeah, I really liked him. And this is just kind of a random card I got from doing a random box there. Keith Hawley, he's no longer on the team. I believe he went to the Maple Leafs for a bit. I don't really know where he is now. We got Tyler Seguin. Really, all of my cards should be in these cases. They look really well, and they do the job done. They do the job right. Keep it in there, easy to open, very protected. But yeah, this is a really cool card. Another guy that we got here, Jeff Carter, formerly of Philadelphia. He's on the Kings now. It's a nice, cool little jersey auto. I really like these cards. I wish I had a lot more of them. They look really well done. Following up with the Flyers, we got the Ice Scripts by Claude Giroux. See if I can help you see it a little better. It's kind of hard to see. That's my only real thing with these cards. I don't really like them too much because, I mean, it's really hard to see the autograph if you're just trying to show somebody like I am right now. But yeah, I had to have him. He's listed as a right wing. I thought he played center, but it's kind of a cool little card that I got here. The four-way signatures for the San Jose Sharks, almost Stanley Cup champions. I got Patty Marleau, Joe Thornton, Dan Boyle, used to play on Tampa Bay. I loved him on Tampa Bay. And Marty Havlat. I mean, Patrick Marleau and Joe Thornton, it just would have been so nice to see them get a cup. I mean, you got Patrick Marleau. He's played with the Sharks his whole career and finally made the Stanley Cup Finals for the first time in his career with them. And they just couldn't do it. Pittsburgh was too good. Pittsburgh was unbelievable these playoffs. Yeah, it would have been really nice to see them get a chance. Maybe they'll be able to do it next year. Next up, we got John Tavares. I gotta put him back in his sleeve a little bit. He's coming out. And you can't really see the autograph that well because, the blue kind of blends in. I'm trying to see if I can show it to you a little bit better, but yeah, he's unbelievable. Basically carried the Islanders into the playoffs himself. And yeah, Tampa beat them out in the second round. Yeah, it's a crazy good player. Gotta love Tavares. And then we got my favorite player from when I was growing up, Pavel Bure, the Russian Rocket. He basically made me fall in love with hockey when he was on the Florida Panthers. I absolutely love these Canucks jerseys too. Back when they had Trevor Linden. It's just so nice. A lot of the retro throwback jerseys are really nice. I don't know if it's the nostalgia that comes with them or if they just look better. They're just almost, vintage colored. But yeah, Pavel Bure, if you haven't seen him in a while or haven't heard of him, you gotta go check out some of his highlight reels. The guy is absolutely unreal. If it wasn't because he was so fast that burnt out his knees. We got Patrick Waugh here. This was actually autographed by my uncle, who actually met him when he was in Quebec and he was coaching the Ramparts. So I sent a card with him because he said he thought he might be meeting with him. So I got him to give me this autograph, which is pretty cool. He did it in red pen though, which is kind of but you can't really complain with the Patty Waugh autograph. We got some Artifacts here, which, I mean, the Artifacts card, I think they're a little overrated in my opinion, but it's always nice to get a Corey Perry in there. And this is just from the tape. It's still taped up. I also absolutely love the Mighty Ducks jerseys. I wish Disney would just hand over the rights because the color scheme and they look absolutely beautiful. They were the best jerseys in the league, for sure, no questions. We got Danny Briere, the biography card for the Montreal Canadiens. Now this is out of the Panini Playbook cards, which are one of my favorite boxes to open because, I mean, you're always getting a nice playbook, which are really great cards. They stand up by themselves. I'm going to show it here in a second. I got a really nice one out of this pack. Danny Briere. Now, in the playbooks, also you get the social signatures, which I'm pretty sure were just kind of put in place to, get the fans more interactive with the players. And, follow me at Twitter at DP_57. So, if you're not following David Perron on Twitter, if you don't have his handle, that's his handle right there. So yeah, like I was saying with the Panini playbooks, I love their playbooks. And as you can see here, I got a really good one out of this box. I got a Nail Yakupov, Nathan MacKinnon, dual patch, and there's 5 colors in total between the two of them. It's a little banged up on the sides. That's one of my biggest complaints, is that wasn't done from me. The bang ups are actually in the shipping of it, so let's see if I can show you in a really good way here. So it says 2013, 2014. You got Yakupov on the left, the all white. And then you got the Nathan MacKinnon patch on the right. And it's 4 colors. Each of the numbers is a different color. And yeah, I absolutely love this card. It's probably one of the better ones, I think, that you can get in the playbook from this year, because you got Nathan MacKinnon, who, his cards are really sought after. So yeah, it's a really cool card. And I love that they stand up by themselves. So next up that I'm going to show you is the Leaf products. I bought a Leaf, I think it's 15, 16, or 15. Yeah, Leaf 2015. And yeah, I ended up getting some pretty good cards out of it. Right here, I got a dual stick piece. Hockey history career goal leaders. 692 goals, Stevie Yzerman. And I mean, of course, this means a little something extra to me because Stevie Y is the Tampa Bay's general manager. So I've got a special finding for him. And his card is numbered 3 of 5. I don't know if I can get a good view of it, but it's right here. And yeah, so there was only 5 of these made. And I managed to snag myself one of them. Yeah, I love these Leaf products. They're really expensive. I really only treated myself to a couple boxes because I managed to get a really good deal online. Next up is a jumbo stick piece of Al MacInnis. Another fun fact is that my dad used to play hockey with Al MacInnis' brother. Said he had a crazy hard shot too. Obviously not as hard as Al MacInnis's, but so that's kind of a cool fact. But yeah, this stick piece is awesome. To get the Sherwood, a little bit of the R and the W. There's only 40 of these cards made. I got number 28. But yeah, it's a really cool card. It still has the sticker on it. I haven't taken the sticker off of it yet. But yeah, it's a really cool card. It's got a big piece on it. Nice piece of the stick. Next up, I got a game-used goalie paddle from Bernie Perron, old goaltender for the Flyers. Look at that mask. You would never see something like that anymore. Sorry about that. But yeah, it's not the best piece of the stick. It's kind of more just the plain wood, and I'm not even really sure what type of stick that he uses. So, but it's still cool nonetheless. Enjoy your piece of hockey history as you get in the game. Game-used goalie paddle. And there was only 40 of these cards made. This is number 7, which is kind of cool. Here's another kind of nice one here. It's a 3-stick piece of Bobby Orr, Ken Hodge, and Phil Esposito. So I was pretty excited about this. Now, Bobby Orr doesn't have his photo because they don't have the contract rights for his photo, or he's got a licensing agreement with another company or something, and but they can sell his sticks, I guess. I don't really know how that works, but so yeah, Bobby Orr, Ken Hodge, and Phil Esposito. I think this is a really cool card there from all 3 of the Boston Bruins. And this is numbered 22 of 40. So yeah, it's a pretty sweet card, if I have to say so myself. And lastly here, got another 3-stick piece here of Guy Lafleur, Serge Savard, and Ivan Cournoyer. I don't really know who that is, if I'm being honest, but the last one was a Boston Bruins threesome. This one is the Montreal Canadiens. So you got the little rivalry there. This one's numbered 8 of 13, which is kind of cool because they didn't make too many of these. But yeah, the Guy Lafleur stick pieces is great. My only complaint with these two is that they're only single colors. It would have been nice to get a piece of the writing, or maybe a stick mark or something on them. Just kind of looks like a couple pieces of wood, but it's really cool. I really like these cards. So yeah, that's kind of an updated edition of my collection. If you'd like, check out my first video of my hockey card collection, and check out the rest. And I have some more jersey cards and other types of cards as well. So I'll probably be doing an update video again in the future. So thank you guys for watching, and enjoy your night.